both hoping this season ends in a trip to March Madness for what would be the first time since 2016 on either side. Keanu Dawes lets it fly and lights the lamp. The big fella drills it from deep. And on comes Trevor Hennig, who had 20 points on opening night. One away from his career high. Terrence Brown goes baseline and off the glass for his first points.
Too easy there. They can't let the ball be driven all the way to the basket. That was on Sane defensively. Usually a pretty dependable one-on-one defender. That time, Terrence Brown just blew by him.
Jace Whiting answers back. He's got all 5 for Weber State.
Jace Whiting, you mentioned, only played 3 games at UNLV last year, but he played 66 games in 2 years at Boise State, so he's used to playing in big games in front of big crowds.
Well, it's a 7-5 start for the Utes, playing their first 6 games of the season here in the Huntsman Center, and that's 6 straight points for Terrence Brown.
You know, last week he got by his guy a couple times. I thought, well, that guy's just not doing a very good job of guarding. He can really explode off a crossover dribble.
Whiting with the hesitation inside. He's got all 7 for Weber State. Right now they need to find an answer for Jace Whiting on this end. He's got all 7 for Weber State. Hennig on the baseline sneaks it into Cutler for 2.
Nice job. Henson did a nice job of spacing up and creating an uncontested passing lane to get to that 3-point shot, and shot it pretty good. It just didn't go down at the end.
Second Utah turnover as Sanders threw it away. Grayson tried to adjust, but there's Nigel Burris on the offensive glass with some second chance points for Weber State.
When you talk to him with the Weber State coach, they say that's Dame's guy, meaning Damian Lillard. He's from Oakland. He played on the AAU team, Team Lillard, and his eye
couldn't power it past Kendall Sanders, but it's taken right back by Suarez.
Suarez with a big motor, as you saw. If he's not going after rebounds, he's going after loose balls.
We may take a look at that at the next dead ball, but Weber State's cooking right now. Utah badly needed that 3 from Traore, but it doesn't go down. Utes haven't scored in almost 3 minutes.
Traore now 0 for 3 from the 3-point line.
A stick back jam for Goma.
And the putback off a dribble penetration. Well, Tijon Sane averaged 17 at Western Washington last year, and he's another one of those guards that Coach Duff puts out there who is just fearless. He brings it right at you. Coming off a nice game, he was 1 for 2 from the 3-point line against San Jose State.
Sane blocked the shot, but it took a fortuitous bounce out to David Hanson, who knocks down the 3.
David Hanson a little credit. Not only is he shooting it good, that was a very nice offensive rebound.
Terrence Brown flips it in off the window and give him 1 on the house.
Okay, that's a whole lot easier said than done. Both those guys really explosive. A lot of guys. Martiainen, they didn't know they would end up at Weber State together.
Martiainen got 2 out of 3 there. Sanders from the corner knocks down the 3. The freshman connects from the outside for a second.
And this guy with the ball coming off a career high has not scored yet.
Another steal for Suarez, and he careens to the cup to lay it in. 7 again with 60 seconds to play.
And what I like about this, not only the steal, but look the way Suarez takes a 2-foot jump stop there and goes up strong rather than really extend. Worst guy, if you're Weber State, to get an open look at a 3, because that kid can really shoot it.
Goma catches and throws it down, plus the foul.
It's a strong side, a weak side. When you come right down the middle like that, everyone stands.
That's by Whiting along the baseline. And another second bite at the apple coming for Utah.
Jace Whiting, an outstanding first half. He actually led his team, the only guy in double figures for his team, but 11 Weber State players scored.
Terrence Brown with a tough bucket inside.
Career high. He actually had a 5-steal game as a freshman at Manhattan. Great finish by Brown, carrying the offensive load, which I suspect they will all year for the running Utes.
Grayson has his pocket picked by Traore. He'll shovel it back. Terrence Brown, count it, and the foul.
You notice all great finishers keep their head up. Look at him, head up all the way till he hit the ground.
What did you? So dangerous on the perimeter. You almost thought Patrick was going to pull the trigger.
I thought.
Here comes Terrence Brown gliding inside for 2 more. He's got a game-high 17.
Terrence Brown really taking advantage of Ardarius Grayson being a freshman. Ardarius, I think, is going to be an outstanding player, but this is a tough matchup for a freshman on Grayson.
Goma backing in Hayes. Spins right, back to his left, high off the glass and through. What an outing so far for Malik Goma in his 2nd game at Weber State. Patrick with a hand in his face, can't hit.
Goma just took his time on that and backed down the thinner defender and just took advantage of his 245-pound frame.
Grayson, baseline, tough bucket inside for the freshman out of Oakland. Abbey to McHenry, open corner pop, and he can't hit. Dawes on the offensive glass. McHenry on a reload. He buries the 3.
Once again, off an offensive rebound. The defense is not matched up. And
has a chance to be a larger possession for the Utes. Patrick halfway down from 3. His first miss. Whiting connects.
It's like he's standing around shooting the ball and just scored. Led his team in assists, 2nd in rebounding.
Sane lets it fly and cans the 3. Suarez, tough shot off the side of the iron, taken by Utah, trailing by 6. Dawes dishes, McHenry raises, bullseye, got a 3. Brown through the contact, off the glass, and a free throw on the way.
At least try to force him left, but as soon as those words came out of my mouth, he crossed over and went left. But boy, he has gone right, and right.
Hennig picked up by Traore, launches a 3 and drills it.
How about Trevor Hennig?
Remember, Utah without any timeouts. He missed the 2nd. Does Weber State foul? Inside of 10 seconds. Brown into the front court. To the corner, McHenry for the tie. It's good! 3.5 seconds to play.
Big off of the Trevor Hennig miss.
How about the backcourt? Brown and McHenry with 50.
And as I said, he has just dominated this half offensively.
Back down the shoot. Couldn't finish this one. Sane, the outlet pass. Whiting lays it in. First points of overtime for Weber State.
Weber State doing all they can, and no one can stay in front of him.
Quicker than a hiccup.
He's quicker than a hillbilly hiccup, brother. That's even faster than that.
Here's McHenry with his best Terrence Brown impression. Downhill again. He scores off the glass. 36 for Terrence Brown.
Going with this, he should write his name on that spot on the floor. He's been there.
Whiting into Hansen.
Boy, he traveled.
Here comes Hennig. A heave for the tie. No! Utah survives. An overtime victory for the running Utes. They get it done at home over Weber State tonight.